there, thinking the thing would turn quickly, and it hasn't. So,
Right.
he's got mezz eating them at about 15 to 20%. Not a lot, but enough to go, woohoo!
In today's market, where the 2-year is 190.
Yeah.
I think that's more than a heartburn.
Yeah. Thankfully, he can handle it, but he doesn't like it.
Well, everybody can handle it for a while. I mean, cash is king.
That's it. Cash is truly king.
The question is how protracted. I mean, I'm trying to start getting much more positive stories. We had over 500 commercial developers and tenants at the Ponte Rica Inn the last 2 days. The International Hotel Shopping.
For the ICFC?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I got a story going out on that.
Yeah.
I've got stories going off about it's going to be a 5-star hotel in Ponte Rica. $500 million being invested.
Tell me this. Tell me your secret to the media. Tell me your secret.
Honesty out there.
Nobody's been able to do it.
It's been amazing, actually. What I did is I took a piece of paper, and I laid out strategies for different things.
Yeah.
And then I went in, and met with them. I said, "Well, here's what I'm going to do." They looked at it and they went,
They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Sure you go. And then, I'd be driving along, and I'd call them up. See that box number 2? Yeah, check it. And I hang up.
So they call you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, everything I said I was going to do, I've done. 100%.
Now, you had a couple blurbs in Duval County.
Oh, yeah,
a couple.
They're coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like they're distracted and they're not focusing on the bigger issue.
Yeah, but they're going to come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to them yesterday.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Because Ken's got some inroads there.
Yeah. Well,
Or I should say Herbert has some inroads there.
I have a good relationship with Oil Press. It's going to be a month every Sunday on the airport at St. Augustine.
Yeah.
It starts this Sunday.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I want them to go bye-bye.
The airport?
The airport authority. I love the airport.
What does that do?
The airport authority runs the airport.
No, I understand, but getting them to go away, who's going to, what?
Right now they eat up $4.4 million of tax dollars.
So you're going to lay that off?
Mm-hmm.
Lay it off up here?
To whom?
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Port
John
Authority.
Clark.
Is that where Gonzalez comes in?
That's where McCollum comes in.
Okay. Okay.
I said, I need my lease. I told him today, I need my lease. I need to be able to stand up at a county commission meeting and say, I've just received from the Jacksonville Aviation Authority a proposal to get the airport off the tax roll and to turn a profit to the citizens of St. Johns County. I'd like to have a straw vote this August on the abolition of the airport authority.
And that's a commission issue.
No, that's going to be a straw vote. Then I have to go for a repealer bill in Tallahassee, and I already have the sponsor. Oh, that's right, Mike Weinstein. For the repealer bill, if the straw vote gets over 50%. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Same thing with mosquito control district. Oh, bye-bye.
Did that go away?
No, they will in August. I mean, then I have to do a repealer bill. I mean, here's the reality. I got to find $10 million. That's what I got to find.
And that funds what?
Well, that's my impact of Amendment 1 and all this kind of crap.
Right.
And we've lost $1 billion in assessed value. So I got to find $10 million. Well, the airport uses 4.4. Mosquito control uses 3.5. So now I'm at 8.
You're 70% there.
80%. Right. And now I have about $28 million in purchase services, many of which have not been rebid in many, many years.
How much in purchase services?
$28 million.
$28 million.
Right. So I expect to save 10 to 15.
There's 10% there.
10 15.
There's 10%.
Right. So that's
sure
4.2.
Sure there is.
I'm done. I mean, we have this one situation, the guys who wear the ankle braces. When you're a convict.
Right.
Ankle braces, so we keep track of where you are.
Right.
And the guy who does it has been doing it for 12 or 15 years, and he doesn't charge the county anything. And I talked to the...
What?
Of course he wouldn't charge the county anything. So I talked to, I said, Chief, is this guy in the church business? And, Commissioner, I'm not sure what you mean. I said, well, you're telling me he doesn't charge us anything. I wonder why he does that. Do you have any idea why he may do that, Bruce?
Getting it from somewhere.
I said, well, he's making a fucking fortune, that's why.
He's getting it from somewhere.
Well, he gets paid. You get paid for the $45 a day, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, yeah.
All right? I said, there are other people who are going to pay me money
To do.
the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm meeting I'm spinning off the utility. It's going to be a separate authority.
Utilities are money makers.
Absolutely, but I got to get it away.
Oh, you got to get away from the tax
Right
roll.
now it's an enterprise fund. So whatever I make stays within the frame of the enterprise fund. As soon as I move it outside, it goes to the general fund.
And that's where you need it.
That's where I want it.
That's where you need it.
Flexibility. I mean, we're one of 3 counties that are, there's, I don't know if I should tell you how nefarious I am, but I am nefarious.
No way.
Cannon.
We'll share some stories when we get downstairs.
Cannon, who is the chair of the Transportation Committee.
Cannon.
Representative Cannon.
Not Carl Cannon.
No, Don Cannon.
Okay,
Dan
okay.
Speaker-elect.
Yeah.
He's the speaker after Sampson. And I'm one of 3 counties in the state that are now a trial county for an additional choice for transportation concurrency based upon a per-trip formula.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. An additional choice based on a trip formula?
Per trip.
Per trip.
Right, so if you have 10 trips, I can charge you per trip.
Now, do you get to segment the value of the trips between industrial and retail and residential?
And much more flexibility.
Shit, Tom.
And then I get to put it any place I want. So I don't have to put it where it originates.
You do not have to offset the impacts at the source.
Nope. And then what I'm doing, because I'm a devious motherfucker, is I'm creating all these commercial zones that I'm going to do away with impact fees. There's going to be no impact fees in my commercial zones.
I see where you're going. You're going to level the system.
Big time.
You level the system.
Big time. I got John Thrasher now working for me. He's got a meeting message.
What's he doing?
Well, he's representing Duval.
Of course.
Daniel and I are buddies.
Right.
So now, de facto, he's representing me, and then of course, moving Florida has retained Carlos. You know Carlos?
No.
I have to introduce you to my amigo, Carlos Cruz.
What does he do?
He makes certain that I am friendly with the Latino population.
He puts you in the right areas.
So that I can have dinner with the rules chairman, Mr. Rivera, and I can support the mayor of Hialeah in his bid for the State House. You have no idea how much money I've raised for these guys in South Florida.
How much influence,
That's how you get influence, you buy it, you know that.
Absolutely. There's no question about that. You buy influence, day in, day out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way the system works.
Right.
You understand that?
Yep.
I understand that.
Right, and that's why I have this.
Absolutely. How much influence does South Florida have, and do we need to be going there for the majority of our influence, as opposed to messing around up here?
No, here's what I need to do. This is what I am doing. That's why my meetings with Mr. Morales are so
understand, this is exciting to me.
I have got to get our delegation.
I'm over here on the table going.
I've got to get our delegation married, and I decided with the Miami delegation, so that we have the political clout.
Delegation being?
The state reps, senators, state reps, so that we have the political power in Tallahassee to squeeze the middle. And that's working unbelievably well right now.
I've been told, and I believe this.
Did I hit you for any? I don't think I hit you for any money yet. I've raised a lot of money for these guys.
No,
10% of the money that Rubio has in his 501c3, I've raised.
Well, that's part of what we're going to review tonight. That's why we're going downstairs.
Okay.
We're going to work out a list, and we're going to nail that down.
This is the biggest part of the list right now.
Yeah, tonight.
It gives me 5 counties.
5 counties.
Right.
Now, I've been told, and I believe this to be true, that in spite of the government framework that we have around us, and the people who are legislators and representatives, those individuals, in spite of the power they wield, there's really only power in 5 guys in any state, and they're not elected officials.
Well, that might be true. I mean, in Jacksonville, I think, there's 500 guys. You get the 500, you get the million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that concept.
Yeah. So who are the 5 guys up here that are not elected? I'm not talking about Herbert Payton. I'm not talking about Preston Haskell. I'm talking about the guys we don't hear about.
Well, you got Bobby Stein. He's a long-time player.
Yeah.
Okay. He's there all the time. You've got the Vernon Kellys. You've got a lot
Vernon's
of guys.
strong.
Very strong.
strong.
Payton is strong if he chooses to be strong. Anytime he chooses to be strong, he can be strong.
He won't be. He's doing what he does, and I know him well enough to where it's just, that's
I made
it.
him a deal I couldn't refuse.
You did what?
I made him a deal I couldn't refuse.
What'd you do?
I do what I do.
Herbert's funny.
Remember, I worked for one of his kinfolk,
Who's that?
Harold Helm.
Who?
Harold Helm. Bowling Green, Kentucky. You know Rommel?
Yeah, yeah.
You know that...
That was Harold?
The other guy, Rob, you know...
Yeah?
I read your book.
That was Harold?
No, Harold is the kinfolk to Herb.
Yes.
I worked for Harold. So my connections go back, so... See, my experiences are so fucking crazy. And I always find a linkage. And I found the linkage was in his book. I read Peyton's book.
And you picked up on that.
Absolutely. And I sold it. And then we did couples. And then I go away. I'll lay $1 to a donut. There's a 50-50 chance I'll be Don Davis's replacement at Gate Control. And then he'll ask me again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Don passed away today.
Right, I know that.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was so funny.
It's a funny world.
We just make a game out of it. When I try to do this, you know, I just every day I try to do something. Just move it a little bit forward, and
you know the saying, the one-eyed man in the land of the blind.
it's king, right?
That's what it reminds me of. It's the one-eyed man in the land of the blind.
The amazing thing is because of the paper support.
Because of the what?
The support of the newspaper.
Right.
I mean, you know, I was with Art Graham. I was pissed at him a little bit. You know, I'm not sure I like Art yet. He's wooing me because he wants to run for King seat.
He wants to run for whose?
King seat. Senator King.
Oh, okay. Jim King.
Yeah. We got a lot of guys who want to run for King. Aaron Bean wants to run for it. You know, Clark wants to run for it.
John Clark?
Richard Clark.
Richard, okay.
Yeah.
Has Richard been around long enough?
No, I don't think he's smart enough, but this is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking for the next
Everybody's
job.
got a goal. Okay.
So I said, Art, God, you've been a counselor 6 years now? So yeah, what's it? How many editorials have you had in Times Union? I don't know, maybe 1, 2. So I had 2 in January.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ask him about Florida Trend?
that was nice too. It was a little small, but nice.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Any press is good press.
Especially when they say leader.
And gets it.
And 3 regional issues.
And gets it.
Yeah, how cool
and
is
gets
that?
it.
Yeah.
You know, gets it is huge. That's something that everybody can understand.
You realize that I've been there twice in 1 year?
Oh, in Trend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
That's.
For a dirtball little county commissioner from St. John's.
I don't know of anybody else that's been in twice.
I was kidding Morales. You've only been in once.
I don't know him. How did he take that?
He took it fine.
Yeah, he laughed?
Yeah, you know, he's watching. He says, you know, you bring such energy that everyone gets caught up in the jet stream.
You know who said that about you? Charlie Baldwin.
Did he really? Wow.
He did. We were meeting with Charlie, you know, Ken and George and myself, and you know, he mentioned you because you know you're out in the lobby and everything.
Our meeting.
Right. And he said, you know, I've been waiting for his energy, and I need to tap into his energy to get things done, and I can't allow that energy to get away from me.
It's pretty nice.
That's very nice. I thought that was a hell of a compliment.
Yeah, he also understands that Blaylock and JTA can help him do his job. It makes it easier for him to do his job. He's starting to understand what I'm preaching.
But he's never tapped into that. He's never tapped into that.
I think he was pretty amazed when I pulled off in Tallahassee, you know, when I brought Daniel and Webb and Thrasher.
I hope you got that thing taped. Man.
But I had Blaylock, I had Baker from the port, Haley from the chamber, Osteen from the private sector. I mean, it was pretty fucking amazing.
You had Roger with you? Yeah. How's he doing with Nocatee?
He's doing fine because he has the Davis family.
Yeah, and they got no basis in the land, so they're
going to be there. They don't care if it takes 50 fucking years.
Yeah, they've got interest on what, 100 million infrastructure in the ground, so who cares?
256 houses.
Yeah, who cares?
You know, what happened? We're blessed because we've got Peyton, and he understands cash is king. You know what?
Better than anybody.
He's got gas stations.
And he's right.
Every day he gets cash.
And he's right.
Every day. Okay. We've got St. Joe. They're not going anywhere. Yeah. They got no basis in the land either.
Yeah.
Peyton really doesn't have much basis thanks to you.
No, I cashed him out.
All right, I'm not arguing with you. All right? I got the Davis family.
Right.
I got the TPC. I got RGB.
So you got big
I
cash
got Deutsche
sources.
Bank.
You got big cash sources.
And I got a unique playing field.
You got a what?
Unique playing field. There are 3 tournaments that never move. One is going on right now, Augusta, the Masters. One goes on in Pebble Beach every year. The other one goes on in Ponte Vedra.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3 that never move. How much is that worth? Phenomenal.
If it's programmed right, it's worth a bunch.
Phenomenal.
It's worth a bunch.
Phenomenal. Can I get this road built? Phenomenal, phenomenal.
Road being
9B.
9B.
30 minutes from the fort.
I might be able to help you with 9B.
Yeah, good. I'm going to break ground 2010. It's already done. I don't have all the money yet, but I can start breaking ground.
No, but I mean, as far as mitigation.
Have I ever shown you my maps and everything?
No.
Oh, I got to get the maps out of the car.
No.
Okay.
No.
Get it right now.
Go get the maps. Tell you what, we'll go downstairs.
All right. Pick that down. I don't want to walk outside.
Yeah. We're going to head downstairs.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Can we get 2 more downstairs? Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Tom's going to be back in a second,
Okay,
so
no
just
problem. I'll leave
show
the
him
door
in.
open.
Thank you.
Ellie gets in.
Thank you.
Right. Very nice. I guess this is not his first time. I lost my scotch, though. Oh,
Yeah, they're coming back.
Muchas gracias.
They're coming back.
Very nice.
Bringing it to you?
No, whenever you're ready to have them come in, take an order.
Good. What are you doing? So this is part of my traveling dog and pony show. I'm not giving you the whole thing, all my little stuff that I bring with me, but if I come into, say, the speaker's office,
Yeah.
Jim King's office. You got anything we can put down here, Senator? All right, thanks, Senator. I'll put that right there. And of course, he's got stuff on his desk, so it's got waves to it.
Yeah.
He's looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm almost done. And then I make them. You need to stand up.
Oh.
You'll get the proper.
I understand.
Okay?
I understand.
We have the lights all up here. We're not gating. So
There you go.
all right, so Senator, let me orient you here. This is the port. #1 economic driver, Northeast Florida.
Right.
Going to be the second or third largest container port in the East Coast within 5 years.
Right.
Economic driver. State. This is my road. You will see, Senator, that it's a straight shot south. The key to the port is multimodal connectivity. North, west, south. Here's south. This is my landing pad for a commercial right there. Happens to be Mr. Payton. And it could be you.
Yep.
Right? This is huge shit. Whole presentation takes 8 or 9 minutes. But the visual, when I showed this to Morales today, it was unbelievable.
It's a straight line.
He says, I need this map.
It's a straight line.
I'm going to have one made for you. I'm going to frame it, and you can put it in your office.
People understand a straight line.
Look.
People get a straight line.
The reason why I'm promoting the port is that it drives my economic development.
Of course it does.
Okay? But I'm all for the port.
And then with your bifurcation
Yeah.
of the cost for concurrency, fair
Yeah.
share,
Works great.
trips,
Yep.
you'll
Works
be able
great.
to dedicate where that goes.
Absolutely.
Okay. How do we get Spartrum 210? That's my point of reference.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is you right here.
Okay. How do we get from where does 9B start?
Stop right there.
Okay. How do
Where
we
we are now, it's 295.
How do we get from here to 210?
Well, it's already done.
How do we get from here to here?
I thought you'd never ask. I'm map man. I'm always, every place I go is with my maps. Okay, that's where it starts. 210 is right here.
Mm-hmm.
This portion of the road's already built.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I'm there. This portion goes all the way down to there. I'm
You're there.
Go there. I'm done. This is my quarter.
So we just need this segment. What on earth?
That's my theme song.
My daughter, hold on. Hey, Mo. How you doing, honey? Good. Everything okay? Good. I tell you what, I'm in a dinner meeting. Let me call you back tonight, okay? Oh, good. What was wrong with it? All right. So what did we learn about preventative maintenance? You do, but I mean, it pays to pay attention to those things and treat them in advance like you saw it. Saved a lot of money. Good job. Good job, honey. I'll call you later tonight, baby. Okay, bye. Love you too. Bye.
Bruschetta.
Yeah, bruschetta's good here.
Very nice.
So, going through Durban, you got Peyton squared away on giving the right-of-way.
$100 million.
That's what it's going to cost for the right-of-way?
No, that's his contribution.
In lieu of, I mean, he's going to give land in lieu of money.
And money.
He's going to give money too. Okay.
I'll explain to you how that works in a minute.
Okay. And so we bop through here, and
I have all the right of way.
so you've got that nailed down. So
Yeah, I have one piece left.
that's not an issue. And Flagler, they'll cooperate.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, positively, no question there. Okay. Okay.
I think it's done. That's my leverage on the outer beltway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the cash.
Yep. That is the cash. Absolutely. That is absolutely the cash.
As I told Secretary Baldwin, I don't need you. I can build that up with tolls myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can take that out to the market.
I can, microsecond.
You can take that out to the market. There's nothing that prevents you from doing that.
This is the kind of road. It's not your road. It's my road.
What happens if we take and bring it out to US 1? It doesn't stop here.
Yeah, the problem is you can get in the right through here. You're never going to get it.
No. What happens if, who's here? Silverleaf? What happens if we...
Hinson will cooperate. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Hudson and Hinson.
Yeah.
Hudson really.
Yeah. What happens if we bring it through here,
Yep.
bring it through Sandy's piece, cut it through Twin Creeks, and drop it off into US 1, connect it over to 210 going east?
That'd be fine. Yeah. Who's your land planner? Who are you using?
Prosser Halleck.
Yeah, we'll need him to take a look at it.
Okay.
What about Sandy Seminac? What are you talking about?
Well, Sandy's piece is here.
All right.
So we take it and we cut it through, instead of stopping it here into 95, we do an intersection up here.
Hudson degree. I'm not sure what it does to his.
Yeah, we'll see if, well, he hasn't started yet,
No,
so
okay.
he can adjust. As long as it doesn't bust up a lot of wetlands, bring it through here, bring it through Sandy. We can get, what's that old property owner out there that owns this piece?
I can't remember. But
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Ken can work him pretty good, this piece right here. Arnold.
Jim Arnold.
Jim Arnold.
Yeah, I can work Jim in Microsoft.
Yeah, we can put, go through, clip the
Jim
corner of
Arnold.
Jim, and then come through the bottom of Twin Creeks,
Yep.
and then come up here and bump into 210 going there. That way you've got a complete loop going out to Ponte Vedra.
Sure. It's worthy of a drawing.
And we can bring the wetland mitigation credits to the table for that.
Good.
Think about it.
Well, I think we have to draw it out and look at it.
Yep. Yep.
That's why I do these maps. That's why I do
No,
them.
I mean, people love visuals,
Visual, step number one. People see this. They don't realize when I say it's straight south.
The beauty of this,
30 minutes without a stoplight. There's no stoplights from here.
yeah, no, the beauty of this, people understand a straight line.
Yep.
They get it. They can grasp that. They understand that. And this is simple enough to grasp, so yeah. And yeah, I mean, when you explain to them that you've got, down here, You've got the major property owners on Russell Sampson. You got the major property owners on either side of Durbin Creek.
Yep.
You know, you're good.
Yeah, the only piece I gotta buy is from Terrell Woodruff. That's the last piece I need. And they're willing to sell it. They're finalizing their contract.
Didn't they just reorganize?
I don't know what they've done.
They did a joint venture with somebody.
I love my maps. I feel naked when I don't have my maps. And the maps are so helpful, they really are.
Maps tell a bunch of stories. You know, they tell a ton of stories. You leave them up. It's all right.
The whole atmosphere is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's a cool place. Oh, he's back.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir.
It's Robbins, how are you?
I'm good. How you been?
See, very nice. Let me bring a black napkin back for you.
White's not good?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. If you have
That's all right.
okay.
Yeah, we're
if you
good.
have that kind of material that's dark, sometimes there's a link transfer, but
Not a big deal. Not a big deal. As Tom said, we're not dating,
Yeah, he
so
wants to light up.
we're in here to make a deal, so.
yes, excellent. Well, gentlemen, I know you've been upstairs. Would you prefer bottled water or regular ice water?
I like regular ice water from the tap.
Yes.
I'm a tap guy.
Regular ice water's good and a wine list?
Yes.
And you okay with wine?
Absolutely.
Of course, I know you know the wine list very well, but any suggestion I can help you with, of course, I'm glad to do
So
so.
how often do you come here, Bruce? Fair amount. Obviously. So do we have asabuco tonight or not?
We do not, unfortunately.